may know me from the sibling musical sensation Gemini. Others of you may know me as the sister of Rose and the sister-in-law of Rosie. Now, I really, really enjoyed that documentary. Did you guys enjoy the documentary? And it's been such a journey for these girls. I can say firsthand, I have seen the number of late nights, the number of Deliveroos, the number of editing sessions after midnight, and I think one person who deserves a huge shout out, in addition of course to the girls, is
It's true. That's I'm shaking. Look at my finger palm.
Why?
I'm nervous.
Oh my god, you actually are.
Why am I shaking?
Hello.
Some of you may know me from the sibling musical sensation Gemini. Others of you may know me as the sister of Rose and the sister-in-law of Rosie. Now, I really enjoyed that documentary. Did you guys enjoy the documentary? And it's been such a journey for these girls. I can say firsthand, I have seen the number of late nights, the number of Deliveroos, the number of editing sessions after midnight, and I think one person who deserves a huge shout out, in addition of course to the girls, is the wonderful Jane Ledwani, who did such a wonderful job. And also, the wonderful contributors deserve a huge shout out for coming forward and telling their amazing stories and letting us into their lives. Thank you so much. Girls, they released a book recently, 56 5-star Amazon reviews, I saw last Thursday. They have begun their tour, this is the first night, and of course they have this wonderful documentary to screen around the country, so I'm so excited for them. So before we go any further, before we dive into the Q&As, I think we should stop and give these girls a massive round of applause. Beautiful delivery, Laura. Our cue cards just here because you, I believe, have prepped a couple of questions, or we've prepped some questions that we thought would be good to talk through. But before we go through that, what we want to do is get you guys thinking. You have the opportunity here with these girls here to ask a question. So think about what's at the top of your mind. Think about what's at the tip of your tongue, and get prepared to ask some quick-fire questions as we move forward. So I'm going to sit down now. Rose and Rosie. Laura, on to you. Diving into the loss. This is a huge thing to do, right, girls? What would you say is the biggest thing that you took away from this experience?
Oh my god. For me, this is quite super serious, but it was just having this greater appreciation of life in general, and making sure that each just be in the present, live in the present, and make sure. I just feel like life is about relationships, you know, and having really valuable relationships with people. So that's the biggest thing that I came away with. And also, I can't be in a confined space with Rosie without cracking the window. But that's pretty much me. What about you, Rosie?
I think that every person in this documentary has faced their own personal struggles. And I'm a positive person naturally anyway, but it just really taught me about how they've all come through it and learned something and made something of themselves. And I think it taught me a lot about gratitude and being positive. And also, whilst we're making it, you know, we're meeting these incredible people and having all these serious talks. And we're having big talks with our director Jay as well. And he said something to Rose about life being made up of tiny little moments. And that's really stuck with us as well. And I think, I don't know, it's just changed our view on life a little bit. And you don't have to wait for these big moments, like everyday tiny little things that are special. Yeah, so that's what I took away from it.
It really lived up to the name, didn't it? Overshare. I mean, the bravery and the candour of those wonderful people and the stories that they brought forward were just so so amazing, and they left such an impact, I think, on all of us, right, guys? So on the subject of overshare, I mean, you guys have been doing some oversharing, right? I mean, the book, a really, really kind of open expose into your lives. How did that feel? I mean, we see you on camera, we see your stories, but I guess this took it deeper, right?
Yes, definitely. I think Rosie and I, as you guys know, we do overshare quite a lot online. And for us, we've always wanted to write a book that was, meaningful and could help people and would resonate with, especially, the LGBTQ plus, community. And it was quite therapeutic for us, really, to be so open and lay it all bare. And that process was quite scary because it's not really, we've got this chapter on mental health, which at the moment is the one chapter we're getting the most feedback on. I'm not surprised, but I'm really happy that a lot of people are walking away with positive feelings about that, and we really do go into detail about some of our more difficult times and challenges and hurdles through life. And I think, one thing that we do online is we cover these topics, but we don't necessarily go really, really into them, because Rosie and I always consider YouTube to be, especially our channels, something sort of lighthearted and fun, and that's great, but we really wanted this book to be about all that, obviously, but also about some of these things that we have been through as people and come out the other side of. And I think it was really important for us to go there, so to speak. So I'm really glad that lots of people have found that useful. It's very different writing a book than it is, making a video. But for me, it was really nice to be able to just be so honest. And I really hope that people have taken something from it,